in-house experts at HSN.
HSN knows what you want when you need it. We make it easy with AutoShip. One click and get automatic delivery and locked-in prices for beauty, skincare, snacks, even cleaning supplies. We also deliver a series of items on AutoShip like coin collections or seasonal craft kits. And with AutoShip Manager, you are in control of all your automatic deliveries. Just look for the AutoShip option on the product page or search AutoShip at hsn.com.
Everybody, thank you so much for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo Smith. Pardon my voice. I feel just fine. It's just my voice kind of is struggling because of a little cold. We get to spend this next hour, which is going to be an incredible hour, with the one and only Roger Teeters as we feature for you the longest running products in the history of HSN. We're going to be offering to you the inversion table, celebrating 19 years. This is the anniversary visit with the best value ever. As a matter of fact, there is some late breaking news. Just last month, December 30th, this product has been FDA cleared to talk about some additional features. For example, you've known all these years about the back pain, but did you know this could temporarily help to provide benefits to sciatica and joint disease and curvature due to tight muscles and muscle tension and more. So all the benefits that you've known all the 19 years, now these benefits are even greater. And tonight, we give you an opportunity to be able to get it at the lowest price ever. Even degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms, and herniated disc. This is a customer pick. It's $299.95, $200 off. This is a flash sale, only available this price until midnight tomorrow night. As a matter of fact, already we're in jeopardy of so few in quantity that we're working behind the scenes to get more. I'd like for you to be able to meet the gentleman that started it all. He is right here,
Hi,
Roger Teeter. Nice
Great.
to see you.
So great. What an exciting, I mean, we've been supplying studies and information to FDA for like 25 years.
That's huge.
To get that upgraded information, that upgraded recognition for what we all know inversion can do. And it came through December 30th. FDA cleared Class 1 medical device. And just to relieve back pain, but sciatica, ruptured discs, all kinds of things that we know work. And we're going to talk a lot about that and improve your understanding of just what causes sciatica and what the cause of degenerative disc disease, not the cause, but why it is a problem, and facet joint problem, and osteoarthritis. All of these things that we can talk about now because it works. And, I think FDA should have checked with HSN, because HSN, we've been on 19 years. You are the proof that this works. Well, that's the testimony HSN should have looked at, because if it didn't work, you would have thrown us out of here years ago.
So we want to hear from you. Give us a call. Our testimonial talk line is open. This is going to be a full presentation. As I mentioned to you, this is a flash sale. The value on this is the best that we've ever offered. I have to tell you, this product over the 19 years has been upgraded over 100 times and still has some of the most extraordinary reviews. It is a customer pick. You're getting over $200 in upgrades today. We're gonna walk you through each of them, but if you'd love to order, it's on 5 flexible payments of $59.99, and it is really while supplies last.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's run through the product. First of all, I want to show you how easy it is to store. And This is our upgraded product. We're gonna point out the features. We went absolutely all out when we got that FDA clearance and 19th anniversary coming right together. We just went all out with this flash sale. I want you to get on the internet and do your homework. Check prices on this table. It's an EP970, EP970. Yes. You're gonna find that you have got one heck of a deal here, that's for sure. This shows it in the storage position, just the way you'd put it. Behind a couch in the closet, springs into action like in 2 seconds, adjustable from 4'8" to 6'6". Your height in inches and centimeters is right on this chrome shaft. This handle, this is a $100 upgrade. This is something that we developed actually for our clinical models. Look at this. This is that. Look at that. One finger, click, click.
Nice,
I don't know if you can hear those clicks, but every click is a tooth engaging it and locking it. Also traction handles. We've offered these as an upgrade on the 860 table for $32 for years included. And those are a real plus because you can, if you're only comfortable with, say, 20 or 30 degrees starting out, by use of the traction handles, which I'll demonstrate, you can increase your decompression as though you were in full inversion. You know, so those are a huge plus. The lumbar bridge, it controls the curvature in your spine while you're in partial inversion. It also helps to align the hips, and it adds decompression to the lumbar area. These acupressure nodes, this comfort track, you see all these slots in this bed. There are 8 acupressure nodes. They're in 4 different heights. And when you have that knot in your back and you wish somebody could just take their thumb and push on that knot, these are your thumbs. You know, and you take the one you feel height-wise is about right, get it in that spot, and then as you oscillate, as you go down, you will elongate, your body will rub on the node, and if you rock back and forth, your body actually rocks or, you know, goes back and forth over these nodes. High-tech soft plastic, will not stain, 5-year warranty on every component, even the soft foot clamps, which are squishy soft. I don't know, Marlo, these are a new generation.
Oh, yeah,
and 50% more support. Squishy soft, 3rd generation. Comfort Track bed foot pedals. These are for small shoes, big shoes.
This is top of the line.
Absolutely top of the line. 5-year warranty. Plus it meets all the safety standards for home use medical equipment in the U.S. and in all throughout Europe and also Canada. So I mean, you know, in fact, you know, with our success, we got 2.5 to 3 million people using our equipment, and there's a lot of lookalikes out there, and they do look alike. They may even have bigger diameter tubing, but they would be thinner walls. But the big deal isn't that. It's the fact that we use special steels, high carbon steels, heat treated, to develop the strength needed to pass the UL specifications. We're the only one that does that, and why we can offer a 5-year warranty. Now, decompression. I want you to watch this video. This is you inverting. All right, here you are. You're inverting. You do not need to go to full inversion to get all the benefits. At this angle, first thing you're gonna feel is those stressed out shoulder muscles and the tension running out of your fingertips. And as you relax, you will elongate. Your body will lengthen. Look at the spine straightening out. You're actually gonna lengthen 1 to 2 inches. Look at those joints. You got a pinched nerve. We're gonna get into that. That's what sciatica is. Take the pressure off that sore joint. Encourage them to rehydrate. Stretch and relax the paraspinal muscles, and encourage the realignment, because that can be a cause of pain. Now, this is something different. You can turn the teeter into a workout station if you want. Not for everybody in the family, but those crunches, toughest crunch on the planet, but it doesn't load your back at all, and those inverted squats sculpt the glutes and strengthen the hamstrings.
Well, Roger, I want to invite everybody to place their orders if you'd like to have it. I'm reminding you, this is a big flash sale. We've never done this before, not on this model. You've recommended that everybody search for it. You can search for it on the internet. It's the EP970 model. Our price is the best that we've ever offered in 19 years. So at $299.95, it's a $200 savings. And this is really while supplies last. We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. FlexPay is for everyone. You don't even have to qualify for it. It's interest-free on your credit card, which is wonderful. And now, with those FDA cleared benefits. Imagine what this is going to do. When people watch our show and they see people hanging upside down, I mean, it looks unusual. And imagine that, you know, and people are like, who in the world is hanging upside down? And why would you want to hang upside down, right?
It's the oldest proven fitness activity for back pain. Oldest proven, invented by Hippocrates 400 BC, because the Greeks had back pain, and he clamped them by their ankles to give them relief from back pain. And you know why they had it? Same reason you do. Too much sitting, weak muscles, and stress. Every successful society has that problem, and that's what generates a lot of these back problems. So we're going to get into the detail on that, but first I want to introduce you to Dr. Steedman. We've got so many doctor testimonies and so Dr. Steedman, let's listen to him, and then we'll get on with demonstrating the table.
I have bouts of lower back pain in the decade or so since I've started using the teeter on a daily basis. It's been very helpful, and I'm just grateful for the amount of time involved and for the cost of the device. It's a no-brainer. It's priceless. I'm an orthopedic surgeon specializing in the treatment of bone and joint disorders. The shock-absorbing function of the discs is important in the overall function of the spine. The spine is a very complex structure. I would recommend the teeter to a broad spectrum of people. Regular use of the teeter inversion table takes temporary stress off of the intervertebral discs by creating traction and negative pressure, and gives them the opportunity to rehydrate. Teeter can also be used to strengthen one's core with inverted crunches. Using the teeter a few to several minutes every day or every other day can help temporary relief of lower back pain.
So that's an orthopedic doctor who's working with patients every day.
We're going to hear from several doctors and their studies. This is something that changes lives, is getting accepted throughout the medical community. You know, 25 years we've been working with FDA, and they're late to the party, but they're here, and it's the reason of this tremendous celebration that we're joining. I'm going to read you these FDA, this fact that the teeter is FDA cleared, and it's only the teeter table. I want to be real clear about it. The teeter table is FDA cleared and indicated for the following treatments: back pain, sciatica. I'm going to explain sciatica from Spinium when we get back. Spinal degenerative joint disease, that's the same as osteoarthritis. Spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension. Then the list goes on. Herniated disc, that's a big one. That's one of the reasons people go to surgery. Degenerative disc disease, we're going to explain that one. Spinal stenosis, Facet syndrome, and muscle spasm. You know, those things are so, all of those problems are really the interaction of gravity with your skeleton. Now, I want to talk about sciatica because that's one of the most common ones. These dark lines are your discs. They're fluid-filled shock absorbers. They're constantly changing their fluid content. You're going to hear from how we change height daily. We'll get into that detail later in a medical study. We all lose half an inch during the day, recovers overnight because these discs lose moisture, you lose height, and then it recovers overnight, but not 100%, so over your lifetime you have a permanent height loss. Well, a thin disc, this also controls these openings that these nerves come through. And there's 2 nerves for every disc. So if its disc is thin, it means a pinched nerve root. And if that nerve is one of these down in here, it runs down your leg. So a pinched nerve, you feel the pain all down your leg. If it's up here, you'll feel the pain out your arm. The fix, take the pressure off.
Yes.
It's a pinched nerve. Take the pressure off. Less pressure means less pain. I mean, that is such common sense. All of these are mechanical problems, interaction of gravity with your skeleton, and then lifestyle contributes. Sitting, the poor posture, inactivity, weak muscles, all these things contribute to these problems as they develop under the force of gravity. Let's look at this Dr. Nachemson study. You're going to see a bright light in a second. That is the location, there it is, of a surgically implanted pressure sensor. This is done at Gothenburg University in Sweden a number of years ago. It's actually in all the textbooks. Pressure reading in the upper right-hand corner for each person standing up, kind of a baseline of 100%. And then we measure the pressure in different body positions. See how the pressure changes in your back as you move. Look, it doubled. But you knew that. You knew if you bent over, you had to be careful, you could hurt yourself. Did you know that 50% higher load sitting in good posture. But there's your record breaker. There's your recipe for back pain. 250% higher load on your spine, sitting in poor posture than standing. That last 25% goes to bed with you. It's not caused by gravity. It's caused by the construction of the spine. You've got hundreds and hundreds of ligaments. There they are, and hundreds of muscles, 140 muscles in 2 layers. They stabilize the spine, but also hold it in background compression like rubber bands. That's why every joint's pressurized even while you're sleeping. Inversion, use your own body weight to decompress those joints, elongate the body 1 to 2 inches, giving relief from back pain 4 different ways. Encouraging realignment, that can be a cause of back pain. Taking the pressure off, you got an inflamed joint, a pinched nerve, take the pressure off. Stretching and relaxing paraspinal muscles, that can be a cause, and at the same time, you encourage the disc to rehydrate, to pick up the moisture, and take the pressure off after you've finished inverting.
Well, I'm encouraging everyone to use our express automated ordering. hsn.com is going to be the fastest way to place your order. Your timing couldn't be more perfect because this is a flash sale, something we've never done before. We've never done a flash sale because this model happens to be that special model, and we've been saying, shop it. Shop this model, and you'll understand why. I believe almost over 2,500 people have already ordered. It's the EP970 limited edition model. $200 off, under $60 on a credit card. We want your phone calls. Our testimonial talk line is open. For over 19 years, you have literally seen over 19 years, probably 1 million more or so products. This inversion table is the longest running product that we've aired in the history of HSN. That gives me
longest product of any category. It's a single item.
Yeah,
it's not a family of products.
It's incredible. And that's because it works. It's because it works. So call us if you'd like to have it. We're going to go out to our phone lines. Antonia from Florida is calling in. Antonia, you're live with Roger. And Marlo, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. I bought one from you in September and have been using it usually every day, sometimes twice a day.
Yes, that's...
And I just enjoy it, and my body is so happy. And yeah, I started slowly to completely invert, and I go also to a personal trainer and do a number of the different things that I do for body health and fitness. My flexibility has increased between 6 and 8%.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Great. Yeah, that's fantastic, and that is one of the benefits. You know, the temporary relief of back pain, stress, improving circulation, improving flexibility, helping to correct posture. Poor posture is unattractive. You know, look younger and move young. Don't give away your age with old people movement.
No, I don't. And, you know, I go dancing and I have a good life. And I also, you know, exercise with a bicycle. And I have it in my bedroom. And I literally moved a light so that it would be more convenient for me to use it. The only thing is when you're hanging upside down, you can see that you need to clean sometimes underneath some of your dressers.
Oh, my gosh.
If that's the worst thing.
Oh, my gosh, Antonia, thank you very much for your phone call there.
Right.
Yeah, you're a lot of fun there.
And listen, I hope you got the point that she said it's a maintenance program. She didn't quite use those words, but it's something that you do daily. You know, look, when you have back pain, you do not have a lot of choices. And most of the choices you have are actually dealing with the symptoms of back pain, not dealing with the problem itself. You take a pill, you cover up the pain, your back's still screaming, you just can't hear it. What good is that? Inversion actually deals naturally with the cause of the problem at the source, and it does it virtually instantaneously. The pressure off of a pinched nerve, a sore joint. If there's a misalignment, look, if you've got a joint like this and you do move wrong, it's bumped out of alignment. Remember I said that joint's encased in ligaments and muscles? Those ligaments and muscles actually hold it in misalignment. But when you invert, decompress, move around, that joint will be encouraged to realign itself. It wants to be in alignment. But you've got to overcome the rubber bands, ligaments and muscles, rubber band effect of holding that joint in its mislocated position. by decompressing it so that it can, and then with some pelvic tilts and moving around, it corrects.
Well, there are literally hundreds of testimonials on our website. I just want to read you one or two, and then you're going to listen to a few. Here's one from Purple Girl 491 from Florida. Love this product. A very different approach, she wrote, to back pain relief. This does everything and more. Here's another one. I highly recommend the inversion table. Here's one that says, I wish I had gotten it sooner than I did, and gave it a perfect 5-star. Here's one. I'm 63 years old. It helps stretch me out at the end of a day, of sitting. I feel so much better when I routinely use it. Here's one that says, I've had mine for 15 years and I still love it. Good machine, easy installation. So the reviews are there, 19 years and still going. Best value during this flash sale that ends tomorrow. So there's a sense of urgency for you to buy it. This model is very special because it has over $200 in upgrades. I noticed the shipping and handling is $5. I mean, when you talk about over 100 upgrades and this machine, to have it shipped for $5, it's laughable.
Yeah, well,
it's laughable that there's never been a better opportunity, quite seriously. Okay. And I want to show you those FDA cleared results that just happened December 30th. You know about the back pain, but look at all of the other great benefits.
Right, you can read through these off, but it's sciatica, degenerate back to deep, herniated discs. Those are all big things.
Very exciting.
And there's like 12 of them, you know, basically. All the problems are related to gravity interacting with your spine. Let's hear from Teresa. You know, when people have back pain, especially a single mom like Teresa, it just shuts down the family completely. And I want you to really listen to her story and see if you can identify with it.
My back pain became a part of normal everyday life. I have to get up and I have to go to work. I have to take care of my son.
Whenever I would ask her if we could go to the park or like play a little bit of baseball, she'd always say, oh, my back hurts, I can't do it. It made me feel sad for her.
I felt like the oldest lady in the world, which is so unfair to my son, so unfair to me. When I first saw the product on TV, I said, that makes so much sense. It just has to work. The first time I just sat there like this is great. I knew this is what it was gonna feel like. I was waiting for this. It's something that I don't get from anything else, and it's just wonderful. It does so much more than just provide back relief.
I think it's helping her. She's been helping out with my baseball team.
Now it's almost 8, 9 o'clock sometimes. The time just flies by because me and my son are having so much fun. The teeter was heaven sent for me. It promises you relief, and it definitely provides you with that relief.
Being able to do the things you like to do with your children, and in my case, your grandchildren, that is absolutely precious. Absolutely precious. Okay,
Tanya was talking about she loves to go dancing, right? I know for you love the water sports.
Water ski, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I taught my 4-year-old grandson and my 6-year-old to water ski this summer, and I got out to ski with them. This shows you how easy it goes into a folded position, springs into action in literally 2 seconds. While I've got it out here, I want to, you know, I hate assembly. I absolutely hate assembly. And this machine comes virtually assembled. This part, out of the box, totally assembled, exactly like that. Would you hold that one? Sure. I'm gonna take it apart and show you what you're looking at when you get it out of the box. You know, this bed, fully assembled. You have these 3-hole hinges. And by the way, this is an extra control that many of the look-alike tables doesn't offer. There are 3 settings here. This controls how responsive the machine is. The top holds the most responsive. It's the only one that actually locks in full inversion. You want to slow the table down, or you're a heavier person, so your weight, because of your weight, you want to slow it down. This is, the bottom hole is 250, 300-pound person, the middle one in between. You put the hinges in, cam locks, lock it. Okay, so that's fully assembled. The A-frame's fully assembled. The only thing you have to assemble is these oversized handles. And this is a freebie upgrade for HSN over and above our infomercial, a $70 upgrade for the oversized handles. So you put the handles on. Again, the A-frame's assembled. You take the bed, snaps in place. How easy is that? Main shaft. You'll spend more time getting it out of the box than you will actually assembling it. Your height in inches and centimeters from 4'8" to 6'6", 300-pound capacity.
Okay.
And by the way, to meet medical standards, this table has to hold 4 times that weight, which would be 1,200 pounds. It actually holds 1,400 pounds. You've got the adjustable foot platform. This is for small shoes, big shoes, squishy soft foot clamps. This is like 3 generations of tooling to get it just the way we want it. The big deal for this table is this long ratchet, that easy ratch handle. I don't know if you can hear those clicks, but every click, 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 that's a tooth going over and locking you in that position. By the way, something I very seldom mention, when you get it this high, there's a second lock that comes in. When you're inverted, you cannot open this. It's impossible to open it. You have to go back to level again so that the gravity lock disconnects.
Great. You don't want to be hanging upside down and not be safe,
No, it
obviously.
just, all right, so we got a lumbar bridge, and this gives support to the lumbar area, keeps the right curvature and partial inversion, and also helps to align the hips, and it does add decompression to the lumbar area in the partial inversion. Acupressure nodes, there's 8 of them, 2 of each of 4 sizes. They're color-coded, and you can put them in any one of these slots. There's a wing nut, and if you've got that knot in your back that you wish somebody could just take their thumb and push on, these are your thumbs. And as you rock on the table, you'll rub back and forth. 5-year warranty on every component, including the soft bed, the foot clamps, not the acupressure nodes and the lumbar bridge, but every part of the table is a full 5-year warranty. And in fact, we just read to you somebody that has a table for 15 years. That's actually quite common. This is a maintenance program.
Yes.
By rocking back and forth, as you see, you're getting the knots worked out of your back. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate. I've got it set in my height. Open it up, step in, there, clamped. The idea is to have this pivot point at the center of your mass.
Okay.
And that's pretty much 80% of you will balance right on your height. And but if you have a weight distribution that's different, you'd be an inch or 2 on either side of your height. So you want to have a spotter the first time to get that right point. But when you do get the right point, you will be able to, I think I've got it on the wrong height for myself. So let's say you tried that and it wasn't moving. Yep, yeah. I do. I got to move it 1 inch.
Well, that's easy to adjust, which is nice.
So, and then now you're going to get to that point. You will find a point where you have total control.
How do you feel, Roger?
It is so easy.
Doesn't it feel good?
The benefits start right here.
Yeah.
Even at this shallowing, you're getting decompression. And you can use the traction handles, for example, at this angle. You could put the tether strap on, stop yourself at this angle, and then push on these handles and further decompress your body as though you're in full inversion. So if you're not comfortable with going beyond, say, 20, 30, 40 degrees, you can still get the benefits of full decompression. You just got to use a little arm power to do it. Of course, you can also give your body a little time talking and work up to this angle. You'll know you're there because your hands will fall in this grip, and that allows you to stretch and just mobilize your body and encourage it to realign, helping to correct posture and encouraging the decompression and further realignment. That just feels so good. Now, you don't really need to go to full inversion, but most of you will because of the extra freedom. You can move around, and with your new elongated body, remember, as you relax, you'll be 1 to 2 inches longer, and you'll have the flexibility that you used to have because all of those joints are opened up and they have more natural rotation. You can also do the toughest crunch in the planet without loading your back.
Most of us could do that, Roger.
Inverted squats, sculpt the glutes, strengthen the hamstrings.
Now, Roger's in great shape. Roger, how young are you?
Well, I'll be 79 this year.
Did you see those push-ups, guys, at 79?
You know, when you get off the table, even if you don't, you're going to feel like jumping.
So here's what you need to know. This is a weekend sale. It's a flash sale. We've never done this before. When you think about the fact that we're saving you $200 off, the shipping is $5, which again is so incredible. The $200 and upgrades that you're getting on this model, you can only buy it this weekend during this flash sale. Use FlexPay. It's going to give you an opportunity to get this delivered for $60 plus tax and the shipping, but you cannot wait. We have sold more than we had expected to at this time. As a matter of fact, Roger and his team are working behind the scenes to see if they can actually get more at this point. So do it. The number one reason why people buy this is for back pain, but you know what the number two reason is? Stress.
Relief
and we
of
all have stress that we want to relieve, right?
We got a phone call.
Let's say hi to Olive from Ohio, who's been holding. Olive, thank you so much for joining us. You're live with Marlo and Roger. Olive, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, tell us why you love it.
Oh, I'm telling you, I used to use it, well, I still use it during the day, but then I started using it before I went to bed at night. Yes. And I'm telling you, when I get in that bed, my body just feels so relaxed, and I can just go right to sleep. And I usually have a lot of trouble with sleeping, but that really helps before you go to bed. So I really, really think it's a great thing. I just wouldn't want to be without it. I'm 75 and a half years old. And my kids, they can't believe that I can go upside down in it, and I go total inversion.
Wow.
And it just feels
You sure
great.
don't look, you sure sound young as can be, Olive.
Well, it's wonderful, Roger. It's the best thing I think I've ever bought.
Oh,
It's been wonderful, just wonderful. I don't have to go to, chiropractor and all that. I don't have to do that. I use that table, so it's wonderful.
well, I'm so happy that you're pleased with it and that you've had great success with it. Olive, thank you for holding and for giving us a call. It was really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Olive.
We love phone calls. It's your testimony.
Isn't that great?
Those phone calls are my pay. I don't know if you know that. I don't need to be doing this at 79 years old. But it's changed my life.
Yeah.
And
you should tell everybody your story. I know Olive obviously
had heard it.
But if you don't know his story, you should share it with everyone.
I wrecked my back. I mean, my gosh, 40 years ago now, when I say wrecked, on worst days, I couldn't even get out of bed. I had to roll onto the floor, crawl hands and knees into the shower to get hot water in my back just to be able to stand up. I tried everything to get relief. Nothing really worked. That problem I had for 5 years, and until I found inversion. The relief I got was temporary, but it would have lasted so much longer and was so much more effective than anything else I tried, that by doing it on a regular basis, I've been virtually pain-free ever since. I'm still doing all the things I love to do. I water ski, try and water ski 3 times a week.
At 79.
At 79, and I love to teach my grandkids to water ski, and I've taken them snow skiing. That's what life ought to be.
There he is, guys. Look at him.
This is me skiing over the... well, this is last summer, I think, but
the flexibility and the active lifestyle.
Skiing's hard in your body, but let me tell you, when these guys come over, you need to hang first.
Living life to its fullest, whether it's golfing for you or swimming for you.
Or cycling. It's being active. It's that playing with the grandkids to teach them snow skiing and do it with
look
it's
at
a
you.
little
You're
rowboat
such an
I got
inspiration.
that I love. It's great exercise, a wonderful place to row in with the mountain in the background.
Right.
But, that's what retirement ought to be, being able to do the things you love to do and teach them to your grandchildren and your grandnieces and grandnephews and being part of the family active life. And inversion has allowed me to do that.
And look good doing it. When you talked about the height loss as we age, when you talked about the spine, our posture, because most of us, are on computers. But look at what happens as you age.
This is life on this planet. You've been ignoring it in the mirror, but this is reality. We all lose height. And it's gravity pushing on us. And as we lose height, we bulge out in the center. That bigger waistline is not all weight gain. It's internal organs winning the race to the floor. The lost figure, yes, that's a big deal. But the biggest deal by far is the fact that height loss is in the soft tissue of the joints. And that's where your flexibility is, your ability to be active. Look how thin the discs are.
Wow.
In fact, degenerate disc disease is what is, those discs lose height and you get shorter, but sometimes there's a disc or two that are ahead of the curve and they go flat or near flat very quickly, and then you really can have problems with pinched nerves and just total loss of flexibility, and that's a degenerative disc disease. And that's what our clearance with FDA says the teeter is recommended or is offered for dealing with degenerate disc disease, also sciatica and ruptured or herniated discs. I mean, it's just virtually any back problem. Do your homework. Osteoarthritis, which is another term for, I mean, it's just, you know, when you got a bad hair day, you put a hat on. You got a bad back day, you are shut down.
Yes.
And I want one last point. I want to really appeal to you people that want to keep your youth, and who doesn't? You know, you work to keep your skin youthful. You work to keep your hair youthful, and you spend money on it, and you go to the gym to keep your heart youthful. What are you doing for your spine? It's no different than any other part of your body. A regular program of proper maintenance will help you keep youthful function, youthful flexibility, good posture, where you look better in your clothes. Don't have the freedom of movement of a younger person.
Flexibility.
Movement actually gives your age away. Old age movement, you all know what I'm talking about. You can tell somebody's age before you can even see their face by how they're carrying their body. Don't be that person.
Yeah, I love that about you because you're such an inspiration. You've been bringing this to us for 19 years. This is Roger's 19th anniversary. His inversion table happens to be the longest running product across all categories here at HSN. And that's pretty phenomenal, but it's because it works. And today, this is a flash sale. It's only for this weekend. We will not duplicate this value. It's so important. I know that you have an infomercial where you can pay more. You won't get necessarily all of the different upgrades. You've got $200 in upgrades here. And our Flex Pay is for free. On your infomercial, you have to pay for the Flex Pay.
We have to pay for it. We have 3 Flex Pays. We charge you $15, but the infomercial is the same price as this table is here. But this table has the oversized handle, $70 upgrade. Has the traction handles, a $32 upgrade. And this Easy Reach handle, $100 upgrade. All of these are included at no extra cost, and you still get the lumbar bridge and the acupressure nodes, a 5-year warranty,
30-day money-back
virtually
guarantee.
Assembled out of the box.
And you'll feel better, and you'll look better.
So one more doctor, in fact, a couple more, but Dr. Tantz is a senior orthopedic surgeon in a Trauma One Center in San Diego. He bought 2 tables. Actually, I had a head-on collision, got airlifted into San Diego 8 years ago, missed some HSN shows, and he put me back together over 2 weeks. He bought 2 inversion tables. The one he used personally has helped him so much. He's recommended it to at least 30 people. And furthermore, he gave this testimony he insisted not even taking a free table. He paid for it. Anyways, let's hear what Dr. Tantz says. I want you to listen to what he says about his height, or our height.
The discs that sit here are like shock absorbers we have on the car. So when you get up in the morning, you may be 6'1". When you go to bed at night, you're actually about 6'1½". You lose 1/4 to 1/2 inch of height as these shock absorbers get squeezed and the water comes out of them. Then when you're asleep, they rehydrate. One of the advantages, I think, of Roger's device is that you can do this during the day too and give yourself kind of a break from the constant pressure on your back and on these shock absorbers to allow them to rehydrate by taking all the pressure off and letting them have some freedom.
Yeah, doesn't that, you know you lose height. You can tell in your own body. Do you ever get in the car to drive home at night and have to adjust the rearview mirror down?
Yes.
It's because you're shorter. It's not because you're slouch sitting. You're actually shorter.
I can't afford to be any shorter.
Or your pants get tighter in the afternoon. That's because you get shorter, you bulge out in the center, just like the aging spine. Yes, that daily height loss reverses overnight, but not 100%. So over your lifetime, you have a permanent height loss, and with it, you are closing in on sciatica and degenerative disc disease and all of those things which are compounded by our lifestyle in combination with gravity. Look at this FDA clearance that we have to talk about it. You can read all those. There's 12 of them, I think. But it's degenerate disc disease. That's when the disc gets so thin that you're pinching nerves. Sciatica, which it is pinched nerves. Just
no, the whole list is there.
The whole list. It's
the whole list is there.
All those mechanics.
Yeah. So just so that you know, after tomorrow, the price goes back up to $449, $450. So I want to remind everybody of that because this is a flash sale. It's only for the weekend. And maybe you've seen Roger here. I mean, he's been here for 19 years. This model is the most upgraded premium model that we offer at this lowest price, but it's only for the flash sale. So definitely don't miss your chance to take advantage of it. We're going to go to the phone lines, and then I'm going to hop on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You're
and
not,
let's say
Vicki.
quickly to Vicki from Arizona first, who ordered it. And I'm so happy you got it, Vicki. Please say hello to Roger.
Well, hello, Roger. How are you?
I'm super, Vicki. You say
Good.
it's the
Good.
best value. You sound like a serious shopper.
Well, I've been looking at your infomercials and so forth, and with the demonstration that HSN has done today that I saw, I was very impressed with that, and I decided it was time to go ahead and order the unit.
Yes.
I'm over 70, but I can still touch my knees to my nose.
Ah, right.
You go, girl. You go, Miss Vicki.
Yeah, and I'm still very flexible, and I don't really have any big problems. I've got a little sciatica, but, you know, that this table will take care of, I think.
Right, and remember, this is a maintenance program. You know, even that, I think you've been very blessed to have the health you do at 70, but you want to keep that. You know, and you don't want it to deteriorate. And Inversion is a maintenance program to keep those joints youthful, movable, and
well, Vicki, you have to call us back.
Yeah.
When you have to call us back and let us know how you love it the next time Roger is here, okay?
All right.
Oh, that would be my pleasure.
Please
yes.
do it if you can.
And I'm glad you watched the infomercial. This is unquestionably, again,
A better value.
The infomercial is $295 and $299, same price, but the infomercial doesn't include the $70 upgrade in oversized handles. The traction handles are $32, and the Easy Reach handle is $100. That's over $200 advantage plus free.
Plus, you'd have to do $15 if you
on the flex pays,
which they only give you 3.
Right, and this are 5 with no interest.
Yeah,
I mean,
and we don't charge you anything for a flex pay. And no interest.
Okay.
So better value, but only during this flash sale. So hurry, because almost 3,000 people have already ordered it, and we are already behind the scenes trying to figure out how we can get more. So you really can't wait. I'm going to get on it now.
Okay. I want to, you know, just to give you security, but I want people to understand there with our success. With 2.5 to 3 million people using our equipment, there's lots of lookalikes out there. Teeter's the only brand that meets all the safety standards. This CE mark, because of that, this is not fitness, this is medical. That small number means that this table meets the current European standard for home use medical equipment. The UL test is actually tougher than the European one. But we also meet, as you now see from FDA clearance, they meet the standard for medical equipment in the United States, also in Canada. These stickers cannot be on here unless they actually pass. We get surprise inspections by UL. They walk in 4 times a year and check it to make sure that we are doing exactly the same thing we always have. And that is why we can give a 5-year warranty. The look-alike tables, and they do look alike, but they don't use the right steel. We use special steels, high carbon, heat treated, because if you're oscillating back and forth, these little arms that you're rocking on, they need to take, according to the UL requirement, 30,000 cycles with a 300-pound load. You take a wire coat hanger and bend it back and forth, and you can break it in just seconds. That's ordinary steel. You hear even these are the locking mechanism. Everything has to be cycled 30,000 times. That is 1,200 pounds, 4 times the weight of maximum user weight. That's a 300-pound. That's the one that's got to go 30,000 cycles. And as you see, rocking back and forth, these little arms that support you are loaded one way, and then they're loaded the other way as it rocks back and forth, just the way you take a wire coat hanger and move it back and forth and break it. And that breaks because it's ordinary steel. This is high carbon, heat treated. My background's aircraft, and aircraft, the whole most important thing in aircraft is fatigue resistance. We've built that into this table, and it's why people can use it for 15 years and why we give it a 5-year warranty on all components.
Well, if you're wondering what I've been doing, I am trying to get ready to get on here. Over 3,000 of you, and thank you so much for your phone calls. Over 3,000 of you have already ordered, reminding you best value that we've done in 19 years. This is the 19th anniversary, best value, over $200 in upgrades, best price. The FlexPay is $59.99. I wanted to also say it's easy to use FlexPay even if you're a new customer. We take every debit card, credit card, and PayPal. But the benefits are amazing because not only of the relief that you're gonna get from back pain, but now that entire 2-page list of FDA cleared benefits. So come on in. You're gonna feel better, you'll look better, all right?
Okay.
I think I'm all set to get on.
I wanted people to see that you might want to start out as shallow angle as this. There are quite benefits here. You know, you're getting some decompression. This is where you can use the traction handles and actually push and elongate the body as though you were at 40 or 50 or 60 degrees, or maybe even full inversion if you got some arm power. But the idea is with the traction handles, you can augment the decompression and yet not go beyond an angle you're comfortable with. So I'm gonna set this at a shallow angle for you, just so that people
but let me tell everybody, if I can, 300-pound weight capacity. The height on this ranges from
4'8" to 6'6".
And it comes virtually fully assembled. There's some handles and some bars and things that you need to add. The first time you use it, we want someone to spot you. That's important.
Yeah, just because of the balance, you know.
Well, no, it makes sense, of course.
Yeah, in fact, let's try you and let's see how we're balanced. And
Do we recommend everybody wear sneakers or?
Well, lace-up shoes are, I think, a smart thing to have.
I don't have any, but you know, I've got on a low boot.
Well, you got zipped-up boots, so you've got secure footwear on. That's the point.
And notice how stable it is. It does. It's 300-pound capacity, but it's tested.
Well, it has to hold 1,200 pounds to actually have that sticker on.
I'm moving. We've got these packs on our back here.
Oh, here. I'm going to take the. Let me take this off.
Okay.
You don't need that.
I was hoping to get the benefits of that, though.
Not with my packs on. Okay, why don't you push it? You can do the one finger thing.
Okay, listen for it, guys. You listen to this.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Put that thing around there a little bit.
It feels good.
All right, now I'm going to hold the table, make sure we're balancing. You lean back.
I'm going to take my mic pack out. So, Roger, you're my director now. See, it's too big, okay?
She's cut off
Can
from the world.
This? Yeah, I'm cut off from, I can't hear anybody in the control room.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? All right. Yeah, come on back up.
Okay.
No, why don't you stay there? I'll actually change it. Normally, you'd come back up, and what we want to do, we are going to add, get a little better balance. Now, let's go back and try it again.
Hold that for me.
Okay, that I think is pretty close. You raise your arms. Yeah, that's
okay. Don't be afraid.
You've got the right balance point. We're an inch over your height is where we are.
Okay, we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over your height. So bring your arms back, and you're going to hit that tether strap in a second because we didn't.
My belly isn't showing, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
That's because you're getting longer.
Okay. Well, I guess that's the good news, but I don't want the whole world to see my belly. Oh, but that feels so good.
Your job is to relax. In fact, talk to yourself. It may sound silly, but talk to yourself. Tell your ankles to relax. Tell your calves to relax. Tell your stomach to relax because, a lot of people are kind of holding themselves and they think they're relaxed, they're not, but actually, if you talk to parts of your body, they'll listen to you. Listen, you'll be amazed at what you can learn about your body just by doing an activity where you don't do anything. You're just enjoying a great stretch, no pain, all gain. This is the quiet side of fitness. All gain, no pain. I got it right.
Can I say this? It feels so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it just feels so.
You got a stressful job and just, I
have a stressful job. I'm on the computer for, hours and hours a day. I mean, the holidays are just stressful. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Life is stressful. So you said, we've talked a lot about back pain, but the number 2 reason why people buy it is because of stress.
Right.
And we all have it.
You need to be plugged back in.
They do?
Yeah, they say we're on a 10-minute clock. So
10-minute clock.
Give
Here's
people a warning.
Here's what I want everyone to know. If you want to feel good, you want more flexibility. You want to get out in life and live life to its fullest. Whether it's dancing like Antonia, who called from Florida, whether it's Olive, who talked about the fact that she likes how she's sleeping a lot better.
Get rid of the stress before you go to bed. Doesn't that make sense?
Right.
It helps you go to bed. In the morning, it's 2 cups of coffee without the caffeine, you know, and it's instantaneous.
What about the person that just called and talked about she can still touch her nose, her knees with her nose?
Yeah.
I mean, but at over 70 is what we're talking.
Right.
So at any age, this really has been the beneficial tool that people use. Don't be afraid of it. This is the one to go to. There are a lot of imitations that are out there. This one is FDA cleared.
Absolutely.
And so you've got to know that. And you can see, look at that list and look at it up close. I mean, there's 2 pages of benefits now, guys.
Herniated discs, you know, degenerate back disease, sciatica. I mean, about everything you've ever heard that somebody said, I got a back problem, and they come up with those names.
Here's the other thing. Most things that you do in order to help to temporarily relieve back pain and all these, it takes some time. This, you almost feel some type of relief almost immediately.
And this deals with the problem at its source.
Yes.
A lot of those things you take like pain pills, they mask the pain. Your back's still screaming. You just can't hear it. What good is that?
You guys don't even know, I mean, how good I feel just from the 2 or 3 minutes that I was hanging upside down. So you've seen this. Maybe you've seen something like this in your chiropractor's office, or you know someone who benefits from this, physical therapist. Get this model for yourself. Shop it. You probably have internet. Look for this model, the EP970 model, and get in on this flash sale. It's never been done before.
You won't find it even within $100 anywhere.
No.
You'll find
with
it.
all the upgrades.
All the upgrades.
Yeah.
And 5 flex pays. Virtually pre-assembled, 85%.
$5 shipping, which is laughable.
You know, one thing I want to emphasize at my age, and I'm thinking of the gal that just called in, the 75, it's flexibility has really, being able to touch my knees to my, I can do that too.
Oh, but you guys are so amazing.
It really makes a difference. I want you to, for example, Google golf and inversion. Golf and inversion. Golf is one of those sports that needs flexibility, and you'll be amazed about an independent study where everybody in the study, after a month of inversion, reduced their score by 3 strokes and increased accuracy and distance by every club that was tested. You know, and I just give that as an ample example for flexibility.
But whether it's golfing or just walking or picking up your grandbaby or picking up your groceries. Right, traveling, doing the things that you love to do, you know?
I want to introduce you to Millie. We got so many testimonies, and I want to pick Millie because she's one of my super seniors, and I'll tell you how she attained national recognition after she gave this testimony.
I invert every single day. It's like brushing my teeth. It's part of my routine. I get on the table and stretch myself out, and it's just a wonderful tool for relaxation. Just 18 months ago, I tested for and I became a 4th Dan black belt Taekwondo master. If you want to reach a different level of fitness, you have to try things. The Teeter Hang-Ups is probably one of the best tools for overall health, for feeling better, for stretching out your muscles. And what can be easier?
So that's amazing, right?
That's amazing.
Millie.
I want to introduce you to my amazing daughter. This is my daughter, Riley. And she and her husband actually took over running the inversion company 10 years ago. Tripled sales. It shows it. I had a little slack in there, I guess. But, and so now I am just the pretty face. That's it. But she's really running the show. But she came along today to help her dad, you know, with this great introduction, because this is the hottest thing we have ever done. She's also enjoying this vibration mat.
Oh, you've been over here spoiled.
Yeah,
that's why you've been so quiet.
She's a good negotiator.
Oh, we have to get this, guys. Can we show it? Oh, no wonder. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Wow, nice. And so you can have a massage happening at the same time.
You
That's
can
the
see,
ultimate.
You can see the lights. These are infrared heaters. This is an adjustable cushion. You don't put your head on, you put your head above, and these infrared heaters heat you on
But
either
everyone
side.
should know it goes pretty much the length of the table.
Right, it fits on any table ever sold. Your office table, Velcro straps hold in space. This control unit gives you 50 options. It is everything that any massage mat ever had, and
That's
and more.
terrific. Yeah, if you'd like to have that massage mat, go ahead and order it.
If you are buying it for stress control, that is awesome.
I'm going to get that. That's excellent.
Okay, Matt, we have 2 mats here. We have one hanging and we have one on the floor that is under him. This mat is an upgrade. If you have wood floors or tile floors, it's a great plus. It has 25 different figures on it. One column is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, we suggest, and advanced exercises, which are the crunches and inverted squats that like Matt can show. And then the inverted squats, they sculpt the glutes, strengthen the hamstrings. No loads on the back when you do that, by the way. And Matt, you're on mic. Can you give us a real short summary? We're really short on time.
Oh, sure. Well, I was introduced to inversion because I was a carpenter for 10 years, and I hurt my back regularly, just foolishly using tools incorrectly, and I couldn't reach my feet sometimes because my back ached so much. But inversion, just 2-3 minutes of inversion just immediately made me able to reach my feet and put my socks on and do a good 8-10 hours work again.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Isn't it? It's amazing. Just that short.
And the flexibility that you get back instead of being stiff and you know, the posture that you get. You know?
Again, you wonder how far and how often. It's better to have many frequent 2, 3, 4 minutes. Jump on it to get rid of stress or tension, especially before bed, but after work, when the kids are coming over to play, or in the morning when you're stiff and you need a shot of oxygen to the brain. You know, these several short sessions rather than one long one. Most important immediately before bed, 3 to 5 minutes.
I want to say thank you to everyone. We are almost out of time. We've sold over 3,300 of these, almost 3,400. I'm glad that you were watching tonight because this is a flash sale, something we've never done before, and we can only do for a tiny period of time. So get your orders in for sure, whether you're shopping from your mobile phone or tablets or from hsn.com or calling our toll-free 800 number. But a flash sale offer, $5 shipping. Definitely the FlexPay is the way to go, under $60. This model is that limited edition top of the line model. That's the flash sale. $200 savings, more than $200 in upgrades, and an opportunity for you to look better and feel better. Roger, we always love it when you're here. Our item number is 439280. We want to thank you for all your calls. Roger, can you let me know when your next show will be?
It's
tomorrow. Do you know? Do you guys know?
What is it?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Tomorrow's the last day. Flash sale is over at midnight tomorrow night. You'll never have another opportunity like this.
Okay.
We went ballistic with our 19th anniversary and the FDA clearance all in a week's period. And we just had to share it, man.
Right. And here's the thing. He's going to be back after tomorrow. But you won't get this offer.
No, not
so
like that.
You will, I'm telling you, you will be so thrilled that you got not only this model, but all those extra upgrades, because it just doesn't happen like that. So the flash sale is over tomorrow. Reserve it now, because we may not have enough quantities to last a day. They're back 8 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning. If you can offer a testimonial in the 8 a.m. show, I know you would love to talk to everybody. Thank you, everyone.
If it doesn't change your life, send it back. You've got to be curious what inversion could do for you.
Congratulations on 19-year anniversary, Roger.
You know what gravity's doing to you. Fight back.
Thank you, everyone. Stay with us. More to come.
Happy Monday. Every Monday starts with the Monday Night Show.
Adam, this week couldn't be more dazzling. With the great big jewelry takeover, you'll find event pricing with up to 30% off your favorites, like Carol Brody, Victoria Wick, Michael Anthony, Absolute, Sevilla Silver, and more. That's a lot of sparkle, Adam. We've also got jewelry storage and cleansers on hand to keep it all looking great.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
You're overwhelmed, you're stressed. What's coming is freedom. And I want you to know you are seen today. Where you've been has nothing to do with where you are now. If you make new choices in this moment, in this day, your whole life can change. Say yes! Say yes!
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.